Hello you all, this is Rosa bringing you Deer Families, a docu-series dedicated to the study and observation of the wild whitetail deer that live in the rapidly developing town my home is in. Here we see Liam. He just stopped by with his family for carrot and apple snacks. Rut completely ended, and the doe's young are nearly full grown, and spring is here. This is a really fun time to observe these deer because the herd has come together after last year's hard work is done and before the newborns arrive for the coming year. Young from previous years that are full grown reunite with their parents, and it's a lot of fun watching the reunion. Here we see Liam's youngs from previous years hanging out with their siblings, Lana and Kyla, who are over here. Sharon and Liam had these bucks here years ago, and they come back and visit their parents and their siblings. They're all affectionate and sweet together. These are two brothers. They're Liam's young from previous years, and when rut is happening, they go to a different territory, so they're not competing with their dad. Look at him. It's just amazing how much they look like Liam and Sharon. Their bone structure and their behavior and their coat is very similar to them. So it's fun to see them come back, and they were raised here by Sharon, and then they made it back to visit. So soon, Lana's babies, who's been with Sharon and Lana all year, will join the rest of the buck, and they'll leave their mother and their grandmother and their aunt in order for Lana and Kyla and Sharon to raise new young. Doesn't he look just like Liam? It's just amazing, just smaller. He's not as big as his dad yet. Liam will lead them. He'll be teaching River and Ethan and help them prepare for the mating season that'll start in the fall. And he'll also lead them to give their mom space and their grandmother space while they work on raising new young. Hopefully they'll survive next year away from their mom and grandmother and come back with the rest of the bucks to visit them. So I'll be sad to see Ethan and River go, but I'm sure they will be back next year as long as the traffic and the food poisoning doesn't get them. The food poisoning I'm referring to is when people feed them foods that can kill them accidentally. If you feed deer corn and wheat-based foods like chips, it can cause them to get a disease that kills them within 72 hours. They're not meant to eat processed foods, and it can basically cause their stomach to explode if they have too much of it, and they die a horrible, painful death. So when they're living in neighborhoods, that's a big killer, unfortunately. I'm working to educate people through this channel and through community posts, but if you all can help by sharing my video on corn kills deer in your community, that would be great. This is my favorite time of year to watch them, to see their previous babies that have left the nest come back and be with their parents and their aunts. It's the sweetest thing to watch. So I hope you all are having a great day and enjoying the nature and the wildlife around you. Bye-bye from Rosa with Deer Families.